Hey guys, so I am today and tomorrow event planning, wedding planning with my cousin. She is an event planner here in Uganda, and she said, "This is what I do from time to time." And I said, "Can I join you?" I'm battling a cold, it's like the norm here, but anyway, by the grace of God, that will go. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. I'm her assistant, right hand woman. I'm her equivalent of a maid of honor. And I'm going to take you guys along for the journey. Let's see how it goes.
So we arrived at the wedding venue, which all the way along felt a bit like it was under construction, but I didn't really get the full vibe until much later on, where you'll see a glimpse of the construction. And then I sat in the wedding planning office where I just took a second to breathe basically while my cousin ran around and did a few things. And I bumped into another wedding that was being planned for the week after. And it was just good to experience what they were getting up to. This is the full view of the wedding venue. Isn't it beautiful? Look at this place. Up here is where the ceremony is going to be. And then I attended my first rehearsal dinner. This was new for me. I'd never done this before. I thought it was a very American thing, so it was like, oh, surprise. Setup has begun. Setup has begun. This is gonna look so different. Like, this is just a green field at the moment, but by tomorrow morning, this will be a different scene. So after that rehearsal, we then headed to the reception to sort out rooms for the night and make sure that the bride would be comfortable and would get the suite that would give her enough space for her and her girls to get ready in the morning. Now, there was a specific suite that the bride wanted, so we went along to first see what the suite was that they were offering us before we took it. I personally think this suite is beautiful. Like, but if the bride doesn't like it, then we've got to find something else. But this is nice. It has what do they call it? A mosquito net that goes around the bed, like a whole round the bed. It's as fancy as hell. Kugambye. What a wow. And it has its own bathroom. Like, own bathroom, shower. We love a shower and a bathtub. Like, event planning is not easy. So the, what do they call it? The room has been accepted by the bride, so they're gonna do some rehearsing of the dance in there, and we are now doing other things. There's a lot to do. Like, there's so many little finite details need doing, and then they just pop up, like invitations. You know, I know it's killing trees, but I think a physical invitation, tangible, you know. Jaja can't lose a physical invitation. She's excited. I personally, physical. All this website stuff, no. It's not, no. So people can be messaging me to say I can't put my meal in. God forbid. Physical. We are on a commercial break. Balancing books, tea. So this is the reception hall, and it's being set up with decoration. There's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on. Entertained by the fact this is a construction site. Honestly, they said in Bagazam a whole construction site. I tell you, wedding planning is actually stressful. So we just came from what looks like a construction site, and of course the bride didn't know that this was what was going to happen. So you rock up from wherever you've come from, and they're like, yeah, so we're constructing and there's nothing you can do about it. Hey, what do? You just keep going. And I think I'm learning about weddings is that you've just got to move with it, because things change. You come to your venue, they've changed stuff. People will show up on time, people will show up late. You just got to be flexible and pick a bridal party that actually makes sense. That one is always crucial. But otherwise, we're still wedding planning. What time is it? What's the time? It's 9:30. and we have to be back here for 6 in the morning. So that means a 5 o'clock wake up to make sure that everything's running smoothly. I'm with the bride and the bridesmaids, so that should be interesting. Just imagine the shock, the horror of waking up and it's raining. It's raining outside, but we are heading to the venue, and the most important thing is that we get there on time. My event planning dreams have come true. So right on cue, the makeup artist, the hairstylist started getting into motion of getting the girls ready. My role was to make sure that everything was running on time. Photographers took pictures, brought the bride's vision to life, and everything was set and ready to go ahead of time. Sally's ironing because we tried steaming and that did not work. In fact, it left a little burn mark. Lord have mercy. I learned I might be too polite to be a timekeeper because I can't tell people like, stop, we've got to keep moving, come on. One thing about weddings is that they don't really be running on time. So we are like a 4-hour behind schedule, which isn't great because it means everything else is going to be out of whack. But we keep it stepping. So now I'm going to get food for the bridal party. I'm going to order some food. Have I missed my turn? It's so big. This place is so big, like you can miss a turn and end up in the completely wrong place. Oh Lord, and the sun has come out, which is nice because it was pouring down with rain this morning. Snuck in a bathroom break. If you're ever going to be bridesmaids, please learn to be cooperative. Like when they say move from A to B, move from A to B. Why are we begging you? Why are we begging you? The amount of people I begged to do the bare min. Please carry yourself from A, go to B, take pictures, smile. You signed up to do this, man. Put on your heels. You signed up to do this. Even wear your flats. I don't care. Put on a shoe and go outside. Anyway, I'm hot. I'm bothered. I'm tired. Let me get some water. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. Yay. What's a wow. So after the rain stopped pouring, guests started arriving. They're getting agitated because they're like, oh, the wedding started now and we're here and there's no seats. Well, the seats are wet. What do you want us to do? We have to dry them. Unless if you want to sit on wet seats. Like, people are so unreasonable, gosh. Meanwhile, if it was me, I'd probably be doing the same thing. But anyway, now I'm walking to find the bride's mother and father so that we can get this show on the road before it starts raining again. Hey, note to future self, don't have a wedding in December if you're having it in Uganda because it will rain. It's rainy season. Where am I going? Look, Auntie Kari. What's it? Wow. So I got to the mother and father of the bride and they weren't on good terms because, you know, when your man just rushes you. Oh, hurry up. We have to go. And she's just like, boy, if you don't, I don't blame her, okay? So now I'm walking back to go get the mum. The rain is starting again. So this is not really good in our defense. And I'm tired. Ugranda's tired, but this view is cute. At least the view is nice, you know? Worth my trouble. So after the ceremony and a short interlude for everyone that was on organizing committee, we came up to the reception and this was the final look, from rags to riches. And the guests started arriving and they were being checked in based on their invitation cards and seated. And then it started pouring again. But then we finally made it and the bride and groom looked so happy. They were doing their choreographed dance. They just brought to life everything that they wanted to see at their wedding. If you are an event planner out there or event coordinator or you help on weddings, kudos to you. Bringing someone's vision to life, supporting them on their day is such a noble cause in itself. Like, absolutely amazing. Would do it again in a heartbeat.